Hello everyone and welcome back to the channel. In today's video, we will learn about creating some abstract crystal glass designs in Blender. So without wasting enough time, let's get into the video. So first of all, open Blender on your computer and this is something which can be done with almost any shape. But for the sake of tutorial, I'm going with a plane mesh. So get rid of the light source and the default cube, and after that press Shift plus A and add a plane mesh. Press tab to go to edit mode and scale the plane mesh a little bit, something similar to what's shown in the video. Right click and subdivide, and under the subdivision enter the number of cuts to 20. Now head over to the front view and press R, X and 90 to rotate the plane mesh 90 degrees in X axis. Press tab to go to object mode. Now we will have to add a modifier, that is the decimate modifier. In the decimate modifier, under collapse, reduce the ratio value to somewhere around 0.2 and click on triangulate. You can increase or decrease this value depending upon your personal choice. Now after that, apply the modifier. Again come to solid mode and press tab to go to edit mode, then select mesh, then go to split and split the faces by edges. Change the pivot point from median point to individual origins, and after that reduce the scale so we can have some gaps between the meshes. Now to give some depth, plane mesh, add a solidify modifier and increase the thickness value. Add a bevel modifier and adjust its amount and segment values. Apply shade smooth. We have to add one more modifier, that is the displace modifier. Press new to add a new texture. Under texture tab properties, select the type of texture to clouds and increase the size value and reduce the overall depth. As you can see that it is looking a little bit weird at the moment. So what we have to do is select the displace modifier and put it above the solidify and bevel modifier. After that, you can adjust the strength value or even play with the size to give some randomness to the scene. Now select the camera and press Ctrl, Alt and 0 to align the camera to the view. Now before moving further, go to render properties and change the render engine from EV to cycles. Set the device type to GPU compute. For viewport sampling, enter maximum samples to 32 and for render sampling, enter maximum samples to 200. Under color management, change the look to very high contrast. Go to world properties and select a sky texture. Now to see the changes, head over to the rendered mode. As you can see that the scene is looking very bright, so we need to make some changes, like we don't want the background to be visible in the scene. So again head over to render properties and under film select transparent. Go to world properties and make a few changes to the sky texture, like reducing the size and intensity and changing the sun elevation and the sun rotation. Also reduce the dust value to 0 and make a few adjustments to the air amount in the sky texture. Now select the plane mesh and go to material properties and press new to add the new material. Under base color, increase the value to 1, reduce the roughness to 0 and under transmission, increase the weight to 1. After that, for the background, add another plane, rotate it 90 degrees in x-axis and grab it and move it backwards in y-axis, and after that scale it to serve as a background for the scene. Now head over to the shader editor, make sure the plane is selected and press new to add a new material. Add a color ramp node and join it to the base color, then add a gradient texture node and join it to the color ramp. Press Ctrl plus T to get the texture coordinate plus mapping node. Go to material preview to get a preview of the scene. Join object from the texture coordinate to the vector in the mapping node. In the gradient texture, change the gradient type from linear to spherical. Now add a few color stops to the color ramp. Change the color values to some shade of blue. For the white color stop, increase the value to a higher value than 1. And for the blue color stops, increase the value to somewhere around 1.5 or even higher. Now head over to the rendered mode. Select the plane mesh and make a few adjustments like increasing the thickness value. Press Ctrl plus B and drag to select the render region, and after that go to the rendered image button and render out the image. After the image is rendered, click on image and save it to a desired location on your computer. And that's enough for today's video. Hope you guys learned something new. If you found the video useful, do drop a like, subscribe the channel, and don't forget to add your valuable comment. Hope to see you all in the next video. Till then, stay tuned and keep learning.